we're going to start rebuilding this head. As you can see there is a lot of carbon buildup. I can actually just peel it off. It's on my finger. It's pretty bad. So I've got a little Dremel here with a wire wheel. It looks really good for this kind of stuff. It might take a minute to get a lot of this off there. Get all that carbon off and get back down to the metal. If you got some carb cleaner to spray on this too while you're doing it, you sure can. I don't know if I got any around here or not. It'd be nice though. I do have some gas right here. Get all that carbon off. Got all the valves sit. And continue to do that until you got everything cleaned off, and we'll go from there. I decided to use my drill. I put a brush on the end of it. It's coming off a lot quicker that way. Keep doing that until you get it all off if you want it to, or at least get all the big chunks off. Making a video. Don't get your brush on any of this here. You don't want to mark that up, scuff that up at all. Somebody's already chipped it there with something, but make sure you get all that. And that's looking really good. I'm going to use paper towel and a little bit of old 2-stroke bad gas I got. Clean it off. I always save my old dirty gas for cleaning stuff like that. It works good at the beginning, and then go back with something a little bit better. I'll get some cleaner. Anyway, I'm going to pull these valves out. This is going to be good enough for me. Pull them valves out and get them done, but you can see that looks a lot better. We won't have to worry about any chunks hitting rings or anything like that. And I've actually got use a little bitty screwdriver, kind of get some of this loose, and then go back with the wire wheel. See, be careful. Put your finger there. It all looks good over there, really. Alright, so now we're going to pull the valves out and we'll do them. Looks like a 10 millimeter and I guess a 12 millimeter to pull off those covers. This one's got a rubber O-ring around it, and we'll probably get that in our new kit, hopefully. Okay, I guess this 12 ain't coming off. I've even tried to impact it, but this 10 let out this retaining pin for our rockers. Noticed which side goes where. This side with the bevel goes in here, and that will actually, both of those will rest up against those pins that went through there, or whatever was in there. A couple of bolts, yeah. It'll sit like that, so don't forget about that. So we'll take that off, and then our rockers will come out. May have to take them adjuster screws off right here to slide them out, unless you can do them sideways. But I think we'll have to take the adjusters off to get them out. So anyway, take the adjusters off, and they'll slide out the back end there. Probably should have popped these loose before, so if you're doing it, that's a 10 millimeter. thought these were going to slide out, so actually I can stick that rod back in there. That'll give me some pressure if I can get it to sit in there. And pop that loose. Maybe. Okay. You have to go back and readjust these anyway. I got all this stuff, I'm putting it in the box, that way I don't lose it. That one's out. These may not be the same. This one has an 8 here and an 8 here. A lot of times they are though. 8 there, 8 there. And that would be the intake. Run this through all the way to the other side. In there. Put that puppy sideways again. That one loose. Alright. So get that off. Alright, I decided to use my C-clamp deal on this one. I've already got it. My little adapter in there. There's my keepers in there. Find a magnet. Find a magnet right quick and you can pull that right out. So I stuck this magnet on the end of the screwdriver. Let's see if we can get it out that way. Not very bright here. A lot of times if you magnetize a screwdriver, you get these out relatively easy. Maybe not today though. See if we can put a little more. Get her to come out of there. There's one. Sometimes you gotta move this a little bit. It may actually pop out. Don't lose these because they're really not universal. Little keepers. Well, that's unfortunate. It's still on there, so we go back and try it again. Anyway. Get your keepers out and we'll go from there. Alright, got the other one out there, and light just came on for the camera. That's cool. Alright, we'll go for the next one now. When you pull these out, make sure and keep your springs and your valves and your seat going with the right valve. Take that out and put it all there. You got a bunch of carbon buildup on the back side of that valve. So that's our intake valve. Stick that over in your box and do your next one. Alright, so here's my little adapter where you can see my keepers as I do them. Actually, I've got this upside down. I might get lucky, they'll just fall out, hopefully. That'd be really nice. We're wanting to go up there with that seat. Sometimes you got to take these apart and put them back together 2 or 3 times, or attempt to take them apart, I guess. So you get them to where they'll fall out. I think that one's going to work there. There's one. And that magnet will get the other one out, I bet, this time. There's 2. Okay. I made that with a socket with a washer on the end of it and just welded it up. It's working pretty good. Don't lose those keepers. That one's a pretty tight fit for that one. There's my 2 keepers, my seat. This thing out of the way. My valve, and that one's really carbonated. So we'll clean all that off. Here's my keepers and my seat. We'll go back and clean all this up before we put it back together anyway. Alright, here's my intake valve. I scraped a lot of the carbon off with a screwdriver. You don't want to hit this lip right here, and you don't want to hit any of this right here. Uh, Here's my exhaust valve. That was one that was really bad. Got basically all the carbon off. And I'm going to put these in there and seat these. Looks a lot better than I did. So don't hit any of that or that lip right there that's shiny. Otherwise you'll have problems. I'm actually not going to do the intake valve. It looks really good. The exhaust port though, if you can see it, there's a few dark spots on the lip where it sits, so I'm going to do that one for sure. So I'm going to leave the intake alone. I think it's seating good. This had 90 pounds of pressure, compression in it, so that's actually pretty good for this four-wheeler. But the valve seals were leaking. Also, when you're doing this, you can put your valves back in there and see if they'll move left to right, up and down, or make sure those valve guides aren't wore out. These feel okay, so we shouldn't have any problems there. Alright, I got some Permatech valve grinding compound. When I do this, don't get any on this stem. We're going to run it through there, and we don't want that getting ground out. Just take and put a little bit there on your seat. That's plenty. And don't get any on your hands. You don't want any up inside there. So, get that on there. I'm actually going to spin it just to get some of it. As you can see, it's kind of going all the way around the valve there that way. Alright, what I personally do on these, if you can fit them, I'll stick my drill to it. Let me hook that up. I'll be right back. When I do this, I don't use a key to tighten this down. There's just no need for it.